Hey, I'm about to do it like this. To apologize for the background. I think the background is not necessary. The message is what's necessary. That's what you need to look into because not all the while you're gonna see you're getting a message that could help you in life. That's brought to you by someone in a jacket and a tie, someone that's actually in their career field who has made it. Sometimes you can get some of the best messages from those who have actually experienced it in life and may not be where they should be, but actually see what the mistakes they have been making and would like to impart some knowledge on the persons. Now, firstly, I'm going to state this: yes, I do not work. Let me just place this before persons who are actually doing things and behind my back to stop persons from actually listening to me. Hey, I'm not trying to manipulate you. That's what they're trying to do. My topic really is about science and obeah. Yeah, science and obeah. Why science and obeah? Because a lot of persons believe in it and don't actually know what that is. There's a thing called black magic. I think that's real. Don't know if it's real, but it's something that it's. I'll explain in the end of this video. But let's start with obeah. What do you think obeah is? People say it's persons working black magic, doing voodoo, and things happen to them when they're salt and all kind of things. Man, possibly. I don't know. But you know what's my explanation for obeah? Extreme collusion in regards to narcissism. This is where you have a queen or a king, someone who's leading the pack of narcissists who collude against a specific person, group, or sect. Yeah. Now, when that person who is being targeted by this group or sect is going around doing their own business, they end up having difficulty in situations, meaning that you're actually in the environment, the territory of these narcissists. Persons who are their linkage connected to are aware of you not being a part of this person's good graces. So basically, what happens is that they collude to continue to have you in an illusion, thinking that you have good persons around you when actually they're persons that are trying to hurt you mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that's the wicked part. They're hurting you spiritually because if you're able to realize things spiritually, you'll be able to see where the mental attacks are and the physical attacks are. That's what most persons shy away from spiritualism because they want to see things straight up to the face. So obeah is actually manipulation. Persons trying to get into other person's mind to get them to have a perception of who you are or who they think or make you out to be when you aren't actually that. Because what I've gotten to realize over my years of experience is that persons will actually paint a picture of a person, letting someone try to have them to be this or try to have them to be that, when actually it's just that person's jealous, egotistical perception. And they will drive that into your mind about that person so that you have that as a seed planted, a perception already. So if in any way, shape, or form you come in contact with this person, they've also given them tools to actually trigger these behaviors that they, the narcissist, the person continually casting aspersions on your name and helping to create the illusion by telling the person what to do to trigger this behavior out of you. Because listen, even that narcissist has a trigger. You have to be studying that narcissist to be able to pinpoint that trigger and work it on them. And that's what they actually do to you. So most times when you're seeing things looking down or damp, believe me, it ain't no obeah. No one's obeahing you. It's obeah, but obeah is manipulation. It's someone that you went in their bad books and they think they should take karma into their hands. And karma sometimes can mean they and their group of friends, their associates, who they can get to play out this crazy ass shit that they're wanting to do. Because people are messed up. You have low self-esteem persons that will find someone who's also low self-esteem like themselves, but a little bit higher and able to actually control their minds. Hey, this person that, cast aspersion on that person's name. And also create the illusions. Having things done that if you're not aware of, you just walk right into it. And come on. You have a bucket and you fill it with continually filling with that bullshit. It's gonna overflow. It's like you're pressing on a bomb button and say explode, 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 and it won't explode until you hit the button the right way. It explodes. So basically, that's what's happening. They're having you in a mind illusion, continuous trap where a person think you're this or think you're that actually when you're not. But who? I can't blame you for reacting. That's why I do not believe what persons say. I look for that action, that trigger, and see, hey, is it because of that you triggered, or is it because, as they say, that's so? There's a difference in many things. People will always go ahead and put things how they want it to get the desired results. So, as I explained, obeah is casting aspersions, lies mixed with truth, on a person's name to different individuals around you, having them to believe or have some sort of idea, perception of you, which may be so due to the triggers that they activate, but it's actually not you. We're all humans, we have triggers, we will definitely fall short. But people play on these emotional things just to get play a point or just to make a point or just to be narcissistic, to play your emotions. People are evil. They mess with here, the mental thing, and then they say them set you this way. That's the only way someone can set you away is if you believe in it. You believe in it, so yeah, that's what's happening. So basically, that's obeah, casting aspersions on person's name, having a group of persons helping to create the illusion and casting these aspersions and having and telling lies and gaslighting persons to ensure that those who are unaware of the truth do not get the truth. That is obeah. So casting the aspersions, allowing the persons hearing it to judge you based off the illusions that they, the persons casting the aspersions, have created to trigger you. So in no way, shape, or form you can escape unless you're actually in tune, looking out for these things. Because people remember, nothing hides, nothing at all. Sometimes you don't even need to go in a argument to win because word to word argument you will never win. And if you step down to their level, you can't beat them at their level because they're kings at their level. You won't even try. I'm never gonna be a part of their level, so I'll never win at their level. But I think of it. I brought to the attention of a new thing. Things that persons are high science. High science. And do you want to know what's high science now? Let me explain that to you too. Now, high science, in my perspective, because everyone has their own perspective. What's obeah, what's high science, what's black magic, and all them shit. Because I do believe some other things exist out there that's even unexplainable to me, but I do know it exists. Experience teaches wisdom. Like, how can a person know what's in your mind without you telling them? That's some high divination there, some high divination. Not high science, no obeah, that's high divination. They're mixed up in shit they should not be mixed up in. They're playing with something they should not be playing with. The devil they're playing with, definitely. Because the devil knows your mind, just like God knows your mind. But he doesn't know your heart. He only has to play you, the devil's advocate. That's why things are there to test you. Do you want money? Do you want girls? Do you want fame? Do you want honor? What do you want? He knows your mind, but he does not know your desires, because everyone's mind goes some way, somehow on one of these questions. Do I want money? Do I want car? Do I want that? So he knows your mind. What is your desire? He has to play your emotions to know your desire. But some higher things people do, because I've been a victim to where someone actually did do that crap with me. High divination. But let's go back to what I was talking about. High science. Simple as this. I'm going to use one word because I can't explain this fully to anyone because can't consider this foolishness. Integrity is high science. Freemason, integrity is a key thing in Freemason. And that's the highest form of integrity is practiced there. So high science, it's true morals, being true to self, and integrity is a key part, a key thing in high science. So when you figure that out, you get what I say. And I mean, I use science, not obeah, because I do not cast aspersions on a person's name and create illusions to have someone believe that this person is like that or that person is like that. No, in no way. And yeah, I'm Jamaican, but this is how I speak, because from I was a kid, I've been all up and wild out. Nick Cannon, you may not be that toughest rapper, but you're one of the toughest comedian also. You're great. You're an entertainer, man. So basically, that's what I'm doing right here now. I'm not working. That's true. Got fired from Ibex Global for what? Because I stand up for my right. And my manager, Tiffany Thompson, did not like that. She brought my name to the HR, and they did what they did. They didn't even look into my case that I brought forward. All my cases that I brought forward in regards to being harassed, they never looked into it. I always get the back end. But they also told me about getting a form for my P40, Form 324. Nope, nothing. So I guess it's all lies, all trying to hold me down. But I'm going to be going over to IBEX Global in Portmore Pines to see what's happening. But take heed to this. Obeah ain't real. Narcissism is real. Collusion is real. And with that happening, you would think that you're being blinking open, but really and truly, someone is actually casting aspersions on your name. Someone is trying to work on your success by telling lies on you. Simple as that. Telling lies or mixing certain truth, twerking the truth, so that even if you go to explain it, it would seem like there's holes. They are punching holes. The holes are the lies. So that's why they rush to have things done first, so that you are not able to actually clear up your reputation. Some persons think reputation is everything. Nah. Integrity, that's everything. That's why I can accept what they state about me with some things, and I can explain to you how it actually went. But I would never accept something that I didn't do. That's why I'll be very boisterous when things like this happens. And this video is for everyone, but it's for mostly those who can understand things, who have a high level of understanding, because understanding helps you to move forward in life. And without good understanding, persons can take you for an idiot. So with your understanding, with what I stated here in this video, I hope you're able to understand what is obeah and what is high science. In my perspective, black science, that's a different thing. Black magic, I believe it's the herbs and things that's in the earth, because everything has to come from the earth. That person's using different ways to create crazy ass things. But to be able to read another person's mind, know exactly what they're saying by being around them, that's high divination. Something mixed with the devil there. I don't even want to know that shit, because maybe that's where those persons faltered, because they went in so deep they couldn't come out. But spiritually, these niggas are blinded by even their own eyes, their own thoughts. And with them thinking of others and other success, that's blocking them and blocking them from achieving anything. But would they know? Nope. They would say you sit there and talk to yourself, because you can't have a conversation without anyone being there, because you are so knowledgeable of what's taking place, and you can visualize you talking to an audience here, like I did over 29 Portmore Villas. And I know you remember, general member, system member. I said at the end of that one-time practice conversation, I said, anyone has any questions, please raise their hands. Looked in the crowd, no one answered, no one raised their hand. I said, okay, I hope my advice was of great help to all of you. Have a great day. Now, in walking backstage in that vision, I stated, there was this person who came up to me with his wife, and I'm like, okay, who you are? So you're in the wrong place. It's in the exit. He was like, I know, but I wanted to ask you a question, because I saw a lot of persons there in the crowd, And I wanted to raise my hands because I had a question, and really I didn't see anyone raise their hands. So I'm like, I didn't want to be the odd one out. So I didn't raise my hands. And I said, visualizing how I'd be saying this to this person. I'm like, you, sir, are one strong mind, and you, sir, have started on the right path. Because without asking, you would not be able to know. You would be only on a blind path going forward, even though you have the information you still did not understand. So, unlike the blind ones who did not choose to actually reach out to get the correct understanding of the information, being it that they knew or did not know, you're on the right path because you chose to search for knowledge. Drink from that fountain of knowledge so you can actually make a betterment for yourself. So I hope who's able to actually see this video is able to, you know, understand the points or what I'm trying to bring across here in regards to obeah high science. Because I know, but I've not seen. Persons have been talking about me and saying I'm a obeah man because I say obeah. I'm gonna work obeah more high science. Yes, I don't work obeah. I do not cast aspersions, lies, illusions to try to destroy people. But how I actually work against obeah, I use high science, integrity, certain things like that. So catch up in the next video. I'll be giving some good advice, life advice for persons start from even 13 years old. If you're at that level of understanding that you should actually be at, you'll be able to understand the information I'm providing you with. And believe me, it will definitely be of great importance and assistance further down in your life. Understanding, key to everything in life.